Yeah, I'm still doing a lot of research in there, and I've got some good inside connections. And to any of those who wonder if it did or didn't happen, I assure you that it did happen.
Mm-hmm.
I assure you that it did happen.
Hey, Mike.
I assure you that those people were stuck into the metal like they said. I've seen pictures of it.
All right. Mike,
it was atrocious.
Mike from the live chat wants to know, is this HARP control of the weather designed to kill people so the reptilians will have food?
It is, and it's designed to control. If you control the weather, you can control the world, because you can control if they eat or not.
Mm-hmm.
If you can cause droughts, I believe, these droughts, the Bible warns us, the enemy, number one, always forecasts their device, the Bible says. And not to make it a religious speech or anything, but in order to believe what I'm saying or believe the Bible, you have to believe in absolutes. And absolutes remain constant. Absolute truth is an atheist that says he doesn't believe God is because he doesn't believe in absolute truth. In other words, he believes that nothing can remain the same, so to speak. So you have to believe in absolutes. So if you don't believe in absolutes, then when you listen to this show, you're just listening to it so that you can either get a good laugh or a good scare, one or the other. But what we're trying to get out is the absolute truth. And the absolute truth of this matter is that we're dealing with people that will do it. In San Diego and California, when I tell you that it's going to slide in because I've seen documents or God told me, I'm telling you the absolute truth. It's going to slide in. Now, I'm a man, and I don't know. I'm not speculating. I'm sure from things that I've been told and seen that it's going to happen this year. That not that event, but that the one world order will have a firm grip on. In other words, by the end of this year, we're going to know who the resistors are and who aren't, and the mark is soon to follow. But why do you think that during wartime, why would you want to open up the borders?
Well,
Give that a good, serious thought. Because if you want a one world order, the first thing you would want to do if you were wanting a one world order is to open up the borders. Because as long as you let enough third world people come in, you'll become a third world country yourself. And not only that, their whole thing is order out of chaos. Am I not correct? The Illuminati's slogan, order out of chaos, Daniel?
Yeah.
So, they're not joking. Mm-hmm. Don't look at this stuff like cartoons and their logo is a cartoon and stuff, because they're not joking. They're telling you straight up, but the whole thing is you're so comfortable in your easy chair, it's easy to take, whatever. And I don't want to know, because it's, I don't want to know about all that stuff coming. Well, if your neighbor had a plot to kill you, and somebody came and said, look, your neighbor's getting ready to kill you, wouldn't you want to know that, or would you just, I don't want to know, I'd just rather him just come up and kill me and me not know it. No, you'll want to know it. And these people say they don't want to know it. Deep down inside, they want to know it. They just can't bear it. So why don't you just get into the reality of things and quit hiding from it, because you're not going to be able to hide from it much longer. And it's coming upon you whether you like it or not, and that is an absolute truth, and that I can tell you with 100%, 1,000% certainty that these things are going to happen, and they're going to happen within this year or next. And the reptilians, you'll talking about them now, but it won't be long, you'll get your first glimpse too.
Wow. I'll tell you what.
Everybody's going to get their glimpse, and all their questions will be answered in one perplexing minute.
Wow.
I promise you.
Unbelievable. I'll tell you what. Let's hold that right there. I'm going to go commercial break, Lieutenant, and we'll be right back, so just stay on the line.
Sure.
All right, everybody, you're listening to the Edge radio broadcast, another extended edition of this broadcast with Lieutenant Colonel S.C., and we are talking about the reptilian agenda, what's ahead, and it looks like another testimony for something this year. Are you ready? Well, you stay tuned to the Edge radio broadcast, and we'll bring you all the up-to-date information we can as it comes to us. We're going to be right back. Don't go anywhere.
This is flight number 914 from Earth to our planet. We will be taking off in 3 minutes.
Mr. Chambers! Mr. Chambers! Don't get on that ship! The rest of the book, To Serve Man, it's a cookbook!
No! 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 Ah!
You're listening to the Edge Radio program, a show so hot, your radio might catch on fire.
Hello, everybody. My name is Daniel Ott, host of the Edge Radio broadcast. If you would like to advertise on the Edge Radio program to a large listening audience, go to the EdgeAM.com website and click on the red advertiser link on the homepage. The Edge has one of the most intelligent and responsive audiences in talk radio. The Edge listener base is rapidly growing because we cover the topics and ask the questions no other talk show can touch. Our state-of-the-art interactive website averages over 4 million hits per month and has over 6,000 other websites linked to it. It's also ranked in the top 5 of Internet broadcast radio. Our listeners keep coming back to the Edge's website because we're one of the few programs that offers newsletters, forums, and audio archives for free. So log on to the EdgeAM.com website and check out what advertising on the Edge can do for you. Or call 1-800-996-9638. That's 1-800-996-9638. Advertising on the Edge. It's a great choice.
It's starting to rain again. The rain had slacked up a little bit. It burst into flame. My, get out of the way, please. 400 or 500 feet into the sky. All the humanity and all the...
Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army. Has been inspected at Roswell, New Mexico, and sent to Wright Field, Ohio, for further inspection.
Here is a bulletin from CBS News. In Dallas, Texas, 3 shots were fired at President Kennedy's motorcade in downtown Dallas. The first reports say that President Kennedy has been seriously wounded by this shooting.
Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin from NBC News. Former Beatle John Lennon is dead. Lennon died in a hospital shortly after being shot outside his New York apartment tonight.
45 seconds after liftoff, a huge fireball in the sky.
We have a report from the flight dynamics officer that the vehicle has exploded. Flight director confirms that. We are looking.
We have some very sad news to bring you. We are just getting word that the French government has informed all of us that Princess Diana has died.
And welcome back to the Edge Radio broadcast, another extended edition with our good friend, the Lieutenant Colonel S.C. If you got a question, go to the Fast Blast. A couple people have said they clicked on it and didn't work. Well, it would be the first, unless there is some sort of suspicious tampering going on. Messing with the Edge's website, eh? Pulling an axe on me, eh? I'll fight you with one hand behind my back. Because I'll tell you what, the Edge has a large, growing, listening audience, and I dare say the NSA, you just might end up on a plate.